Hey guys, John Rettinger from John4Lakers.com here. One of the most common questions I've been getting about the new MacBook is in regards to the trackpad. So I'm going to walk you through the trackpad and what it can do and give you my review on it and also show you the options that are in the control panel for it. Alright guys, see you at the end. Bye. Alright guys, so here is the new MacBook. It's a 2.4 gigahertz version. And there is the topic of the video, the trackpad. As you guys can see, it sits relatively flush to the computer. And it is the biggest trackpad Apple has ever used. To give you guys a size comparison here, here is a wireless Mighty Mouse. You can see it's just a little bit smaller. And here is an iPhone 3G for size comparisons. Now the most glaring thing you'll notice about the trackpad, other than its monster size, is the omission of any recognizable mouse buttons. And Apple solved this by actually making the whole trackpad itself a button. And the concept seems like it'd be very difficult to get used to and hard to adapt, but in fact it's actually very quick and it took me about 5 minutes to get used to it. Now I don't notice any difference at all. The whole trackpad, like I said, is actually a button. You click anywhere you like, and just like a simple left click. The trackpad is coated with, or it's actually made of glass, and it's coated with a plasticky material that actually makes it feel similar to the old version. But there's much less friction on your finger, which actually makes for nice and easy scrolling. If you like to right click, which most people do like to do, you can just use 2 fingers and click, and you get your right click options. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So I'm tapping 2 fingers on the trackpad, and there's my right click. Nice and easy. We'll make that go away here. Trackpad is very nice. I haven't had any issues with it. As you're typing, it really does become second nature. You just tap your thumb right where you're used to where the old mouse buttons were. As you're scrolling, it's a simple tap. I really noticed no difference whatsoever. You get a lot of options for customizing found in the system preferences, and I'll walk you guys through all that and show you what that looks like. But the multi-touch works fantastically. Scrolling is nice and easy. 2-finger scrolling flows very quickly across the trackpad with the new reduced friction. And since it's so big, you can scroll down or left or right with pages much easier. So guys, the trackpad really is a non-issue for me. It works just as well as all the previous other versions, but now you get a lot more customization options. So I think the trackpad has been a big winner for Apple. Now I'm going to walk you guys through the preferences here that you have. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the system preferences. And the system preferences here looks very similar to most other Macs. And what we have here is a trackpad button, so I'll go ahead and click that, and I'll walk you through some of the options here. So here are your 1-finger options, as you can see. 1 finger, tap to click, turn that on or off, and it'll give you a demonstration of what that does. Tap and clicks, you can see in the video playing right there. Dragging, you can click, double click actually, and you can drag your finger around. Drag lock, you can select a folder or an image and move it around. Secondary click, you can use the right corner of the secondary click, or you can just tap it with 2 fingers. Here are some 2-finger options, 2-finger scrolling, as you've seen on the other multi-touch capable trackpads. 2-finger rotating, just like you would anticipate, and just was found on the old MacBook Airs and the outgoing MacBook Pros. Pinch, open, and close, similar to the iPhone and the other multi-touch devices. Screen zoom. Actually hold down the control key, place 2 fingers up, scroll down, and it zooms the entire content of your desktop. Secondary tap, like I mentioned earlier, 2 fingers, right click. 3-finger navigation. Swipe 3 fingers across, you can scroll through images or documents. And the 4 fingers are actually one of the things that I've been finding most useful, surprisingly. Swipe down for expose, which is very useful. Swipe left to right, and you actually get an application switcher, and you can close them right from there. So let's go back. Swipe down for expose, and if you swipe up, it will close expose. If you swipe up again,
as you can see right there, it clears your desktop, which is a very handy feature. So these are the options that you have here in the trackpad. In addition, you can control your tracking speed, your double click speed, and the scrolling speed. But these are the multi-touch options found on the new MacBooks and the new MacBook Airs. So guys, in conclusion, I think the trackpad is a really welcome addition to the new line of MacBook and MacBook Pros. It takes what the old ones did well and really adds upon it with some new multi-touch gestures. And the lack of a button, I really don't notice any difference one way or another, whether it would be there or not. So surprisingly, it's a nice non-issue. So guys, please feel free to leave questions down below. Be sure to check out the website at www.john4lakers.com. If you want exclusive update and content, be sure to follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/John4Lakers. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!